A very warm welcome from Amefa UK and Richardson Sheffield. My name is Mal Harradine and I started my professional catering career back in 1974 in my family catering business down in Cornwall. I've also spent over 18 years on live television with a well-known shopping channel actually demonstrating quality knives and cookware. I was absolutely delighted. In fact, I was over the moon when Richardson's asked me to test the ProTech range from Sabatier Trompette. So let's put these knives through its paces. This is the chef's knife, and we'll start off with the round back nylon handle. Absolutely fantastic. A lot of chefs do hours and hours of prep, and it's so important to have a very comfortable handle. Now I've got this in my left hand. Let me just show you. The whole of my 4 fingers actually are inside this handle, and you envelope it. I'll transfer it now to my right hand, and it makes you take this knife, and it's an extension of your hand. Right, let's go to the blade. This is so important. This blade, high carbon MOV blade, they've actually put an extra edge on here as well. Very, very sharp knife. 20-degree angle at the end here, and it allows you to cut any food from a turnip right down to a tomato. And let's have a look at the rock in action here. Look at this. This is a truly well-balanced professional knife. You can see I'm going the whole length of the chopping board, and you can see my hands are in total control. It's very comfortable to use, as I said earlier, and look at the gap between the board and my fingers. There's no knocking of the knuckles on the board. So you can cut like this all day. It is a joy to behold. Right, now I'm really going to test this. This is what you chefs want to see now. I'm going to take one of the hardest vegetables, and then I'm going to cut it and then take the softest of vegetables. Here we go, the turnip. So we're going to put the turnip on the board, hold my knife straight down. That is not tearing any flesh. And if I just show you that that is an absolute perfect smooth cut. So we move the turnip away, and let's just take the tomato. And what I'm going to do is hold the knife. So I'm using the weight of the knife and also the sharpness of the blade to actually cut this tomato. Are you ready? This is absolutely fantastic. Just by using the knife with just my thumb and my finger, drawing the knife back, no tearing whatsoever of the skin. So from actually cutting the hardest vegetable and the softest vegetable, this is a truly brilliant knife. Right, let's show the finesse and the dexterity of this knife, the way it performs around curved areas. And I'm going to take a pepper. Here we have a pepper, one side of the board. Down goes the knife, and you just literally roll the pepper around the knife itself. And look at this, there's no tearing of the flesh. That is the part that you want. Slice the bottom, that's what you don't want. And just to show how sharp this knife, and this is purely for demonstration purposes only, look at this. Absolutely fantastic slicing a vegetable, no tearing. I'll tell you what, this takes a lot of beating. Right, let's go back to the blade again, and this is really unique. Every time you purchase a knife, you actually get 5 different coloured discs depending on what you are cooking. Like for instance, I have white on here now, which is for dairy, and I'm going to change it to blue, which is then turns it into a fish knife. Now, when you're in a very busy kitchen and you see a knife with white on it, you know that that chef has actually been using this knife for dairy products. So of course you'd wash your knife properly, and this is how you take or replace the disc. You just literally slip the disc off, and then you slide another one on. A fantastic, fantastic idea. Now you can use this knife using the blue board, cutting board, and now you can start using this on, say, fish. When you've finished with the fish, then you want to wash the knife again, and don't forget this and all the other knives in the ProTech range is dishwasher safe. Fantastic. As all us chefs know, the most important thing is to avoid cross-contamination in the kitchens. So important. So when you're looking at the ProTech knife with its changeable 5-coloured little tablets, this solves a major problem in our industry. Overall, I think this is an absolutely fantastic knife for all chefs. We've got a lot of young chefs coming into the market. They're looking for their first set of knives. What better than for them to use this whole range, which actually is a wide range for all sorts of cutting and preparation purposes. But even the seasoned chefs like myself, I would certainly swap my knives for this fantastic ProTech knife. So it leaves me to thank you for listening to me today, and I'd just like to send my best wishes to the Amefa family.